Truth is my religion. Reason is my politics. Love is my God. Freedom is my sword, and light is my path. That quote is by J.J. Dewey. And for more of J.J. Dewey's writings, you can go over to freeread.com. This week's Poetry of the Past is from a book, 1,000 Years of Irish Poetry, the Gaelic and Anglo-Irish Poets from Pagan Times to the Present, edited by Kathleen Hoagland. And this particular poem is was written by Richard Brensley Sheridan. He was born 1751 and he died 1816. Title of the poem, Dry Be That Tear. Dry be that tear, my gentlest love, be hushed that struggling sigh, nor seasons, day, nor fate shall prove more fixed, more true than I. Hushed be that sigh, be dry that tear, cease boding doubt, cease anxious fear. Dry be that tear. Ask'st thou how long my love shall stay, when all that's new is past? How long, ah, Delia, can I say, how long my life shall last? Dry be that tear, be hushed that sigh. At least I love thee till I die. Hushed be that sigh. And does that thought affect thee too, the thought of Silvio's death, that he who only breathed for you must yield that faithful breath? Hushed be that sigh, be dry that tear, nor let us lose our heaven here. Dry be that tear. True freedom is not imposing your will on others so you can have what you want. It is creating maximum freedom for all, often at the dismay of those in power. That quote is by J.J. Dewey, and for more of J.J. Dewey's writings, you can go over to freeread.com. I wrote this new poem, Times Reality, after reading a few poems in an old book, 1,000 Years of Irish Poetry, edited by Kathleen Hoagland. When I was reading that book, I was also thinking about that book and about all the books that have been written that have been lost to fire or flood. The contributions that those poets, those writers made in their time are lost in that time. So I was thinking about that when I wrote this poem. Hope you like it. Times Reality. Old book on the bookshelf, in some unknown building, some unknown room. Experiences of a past time forgotten in the realm of time's reality. The pages yellow will soon fade in the black hole as of no worth. I wonder what expectations, what dreams the poets think will come in the next 200 or even 300 years. They have made their mark in their time, only to go gentle in the good night. I wonder if somewhere their candle still burns, as I hope mine will 300 years in the future. I wonder, in the 7 billion people of today, if I, a mystic, philosopher, poet will be remembered 300 years from now? Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's writing website of the week. And this week's website's not necessarily a website that is geared to writers, but you can use this website to help you in your writing, particularly if you have a story or a book or novella, or if you have characters in your poems, because it's a website that explains personality types. The website is myersbriggs.org, and that's WYERSBRIGGS.org. And there's a link in there when you go to the website, MTI Basics. You can go and check that out. I think that's the first thing on the website. But go there. There's like 16 personality types that you can use to create characters. You can go through and create characters using this method. I know you're gonna you have your main character in your book, but you need other characters in your book that have some personality. So the characters aren't placeholders. They're not two-dimensional. They become three-dimensional when you use these techniques to help create characters. So that's an idea that you can do. Let me just read a little bit from the website. The purpose of the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, personality inventory is to make the theory of psychological types described by Carl Jung understandable and useful in people's lives. The essence of the theory is that much seemingly random variation in the behavior is actually quite orderly and consistent, being due to basic differences in the ways individuals prefer to use their perception and judgment. Oh, a little mouthful, but swing over to the website and check it out. And there are like 16 personality types. And, just go check out that website, peruse through it, create a character from it. With your character profile, create a character from it or characters, and hopefully that'll help you in your writing. That's it. On with the show. We all try and get creative, whether it be as an author, as a musician, as a painter, as an architect, as a builder, as a banker. But we don't know how to get creative in the moment. Like go right to being creative. And there are many ways to get creative, but I wrote a little poem, prose poem, and hopefully you will see the mystery that is creativity and how to, or at least one way to get creative in the moment. Mystery of creativity. I chose the way which leads between the two great lines of force. Yes, there are many ways to be inspired and create. Listen to songs, watch movies, meditate, 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 and of course, contemplate, think, the highest form of meditation. Somewhere between the two great lines of force, between mind and emotion, we create as God, the planets and our bodies. ideas from some place unseen, plus the love force, information and energy in union. Somewhere between the two great lines of force, between mind and emotion, we create as God. Living in the field of possibility, anything is possible. Only belief stops us. Somewhere between the two great lines of force, between mind and emotion, we create as God. And hopefully that'll bring some inspiration to you. Also, read blogs, read Twitter. My Twitter feed is Podcast Bard. So too with my YouTube. Check it out and check out all the stories out there and see what stories inspire you. Think about what you think and what you see. I hope this has helped. Thank you for listening. Stay creative in the magic of life, and of course, may the force be with you all. Thank you.